Let's go ahead and get right into your reading. Okay, so I have Justice at the bottom of the deck for you. All right, so Libra, Saturn. So some of you could be dealing with the Libra. Okay, but Justice is here, receiving justice. Before I got on your reading, Virgo, the first thing that I heard was the sky is the limit. All right, the sky is the limit. My dog is down here, kind of like shuffling through the his little blanket. So, like, what are you doing? You're gonna fall off. But yeah, so Virgo, the first thing I heard for you is the sky is the limit. So, how high up is that? Is there really a limit if we're talking about the sky? If so, how high up is that? So, we're talking about the sky is the limit. And what is this referring to? So, I'm getting something about the layers of the atmosphere. So, like the stratosphere, all of that. Um, some of you study that. Okay, but I'm getting something about the layers here, measuring the layers, determining kind of like what can survive within kind of like each layer. I'm also getting a new layer is being formed. And so this is kind of like the atmosphere, or a new layer is being discovered. And there is something that resides within that layer that's being discovered here. So is that outer space or is that within our space? There's something that needs to be determined in regards to our atmosphere. Okay. All right, so let's get right into your reading. Virgo, let's see what we have for you at this moment. What do we have for Virgo at this moment, please? Important information for Virgo at this moment, please. Yeah, we have the Eight of Swords, thoughts, thinking, our atmosphere. What's in our atmosphere? Also, I'm getting you're picking up on certain frequencies, or this could be like a sound system. You're picking up on an interception or a reception, but this is not anything that you intentionally tune to. So it's kind of like something is interfering with your reception. The devil. So it's kind of like, what have I done? What have I let in or let through? What have I become a part of, or what am I allowing? Type of energy. We have the Emperor. So you could be dealing with the Aries. Okay, we have Six of Cups. We have Ace of Coins, and then we have the Two of Swords. It's interesting because these energies right here, even though this is the Eight of Swords, it's not really that dark. The Emperor, it's not dark here. But it seems as though there's like a vulture in the picture. Okay, a vulture could be seen as something that's dark. You know, it eats waste, or it gets rid of waste, or whatever, it eats the leftovers. So someone is looking for the leftovers, or something that's been left over. Virgo, some of you feel you feel like a leftover, like you've been ran over and you've been left to die. So this could be like some sacrificial energy, but I didn't say sacrifice because the intention really wasn't to sacrifice. It's just to kind of like end you and be done with you and kind of like gaining a replacement. Six of Cups. So this could be someone that you're dealing with from the past, or this could be like past energy here. Okay, because we have the Six of Cups here, and the Six of Cups is a light energy, lighthearted. Okay, we don't have to worry about, the concerns of the past, but just being present. And then we have the Devil at the bottom, the Two of Swords at the end is pretty dark. And that's like the outcome. Hmm. Interesting, Virgo. Interesting energy. Let's see. What's the Eight of Swords, please? We have the Ace of Wands. Is that the Two of Swords at the bottom? We have the Two of Swords. So it's almost like you're afraid to move. You're afraid to act on impulse or a certain impulse here. You're not exactly sure if you should because you could potentially be blindfolded. It's almost as though you're blindfolded here because in the Two of Swords sometimes they are blindfolded. The Eight of Swords on here is blindfolded. It's like you can't really see, so you're going based off of impulse. It's like you're doing something based off of impulse. Two of Cups, it could be a connection that's here. You're connecting with an emperor. All right. I've really been seeing this energy as kind of like vulnerable. So some of you are vulnerable here. There's really nothing truly protecting you or protecting something from getting in. Maybe you let someone in, but there is an energy of disappointment. Has this chaos coming in? Temperance, Seven of Swords, Queen of Pentacles. That's you. That's your security. So someone's been taking something from you. Someone could be using your name for something. They're taking credit away from you or a certain credit. You opened up credit for someone, but it's under your name or you're a cosigner. I'm getting someone's like a leech or someone. Yeah, we have the Nine of Swords, kind of like what have I done? And that's what I'm getting. You're not used to making these bad choices, Virgo. It's like someone's causing you to make bad choices, bad decisions, and feeling guilty, ashamed of yourself. What's this right here, please? Six of Wands. Yeah, that's that fire. That fire here. Ace of Pentacles. Someone talks a good game. They talk a good game. Someone is here, so someone could be a business partner or someone could be in business and they're really swaying you over. But here's the Two of Swords again. The Two of Swords for like the third time. Someone is saying that they need you in order to make something right. They need you. They need your name. They need you to sign for something. They need you to vouch for something in order to make something right. They need your name or they need you. Three of Pentacles, yeah. Knight of Pentacles. It's the Ace of Swords right here, please. The Wheel of Fortune. Okay. That one looks a little bit messy. It's a little messy. So I'm getting someone's like way over their head in something. Someone's the Hermit. That's your energy. Father of Pentacles. Also your energy. The Hermit. Okay, so maybe you pull back. Maybe you see something as being messy and you pull back or you do not respond. You're not receiving a response or you're not going to respond because something is messy. Something is not as organized as you thought it was going to be. It's like a lot of clutter and I'm also getting something about the drapery or the drapes. Is this right here, please? The High Priestess. Yeah, something is not being shared fully. Something's unknown. But Page of Wands. Now this is more so of a confirmation that you're receiving. Something's being confirmed. So if you're wondering why someone hasn't responded yet, why they pull their energy away, why they are not answering, it's because they know that something is messy and they don't want their name attached to something. Virgo, this is you. What's this? Ace of Coins, please. because I'm definitely getting someone else's in a picture. But yeah, Five of Pentacles. All right. I'm getting something about bankruptcy. Okay, someone's undergoing bankruptcies, foreclosures, Knight of Pentacles, cash flow has been slowed down. Okay, things are being slowed down. All right, money, whatever is processing. Okay, the process of something has slowed down to the point of um, no gain. So someone needs your help, someone needs your assistance, but you have to put your name on it, or your name will be attached to it. Did we have, I think we did have like the Seven of Swords or something, so something could be illegal and something's not being said, but there are red flags that have went off, okay, or someone is used to something, Six of Cups here. They remember how messy something was before, so why would they join in this time? Have things changed? No. Someone sees that you are in the same place, or you know that something is the same, so you're not going to go here. Um, let's get some of these. Let's get this. What do we have here, please? Thoughts. Okay, someone's thinking of you, and it could be this emperor. They're thinking of you, a way of how to devise a certain plan or how to tell you something without giving too much information. They want you to be on their side in regards to something. All right, but we did start off with the justice card. All right, so the justice system is watching, the justice system is here. So something needs to be done appropriately, or it will be traced back to sender. There's something about that sender. 23 courthouse. Yeah, someone could be in like some legal issues or something about legal documents. 25 high honor. Okay, I'll leave it there. I appreciate you all for tuning in. If you enjoyed the energy here, definitely give it a like, comment, share, subscribe, all notifications so you're reminded when I release new energy updates. I will be talking to you then, Virgo. But until then, stay tuned.